checking out the only game that allows you to destroy the entire planet by forcing all living creatures to expel deadly gas. It's Universe Sandbox.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if everybody farted at the same time. Oh, boy.
I love that out of every place that I could have paused the game, it's the United States, but more importantly, it's, of course, Florida.
There we go, Florida.
The planet's atmosphere is made up of many different things, like argon or oxygen. However, there is a gas that living creatures can cause to come out of their body, which is methane. I wanted to find out exactly what different levels of methane would do to the planet and how many people or creatures it would take to...
Can you imagine if this is something that actually happened? I mean, this would be very, it is a real, it can be a real life situation, but it's also highly, highly unlikely. Hey guys, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It would help the channel out very much. Thank you.
Do bad things. Basically, I'm going to make people fart. Honestly,
You're gonna make people fart? Wow.
I don't like the word that much, so I think instead I'm just going to use, like, different synonyms that make no sense for the word. I'm gonna make people Taylor the Swift. Now, if we...
What?
Taylor Swift it? Okay.
I've never heard of that one before, but sure.
Go over to the ability for human beings to survive on the Earth, you will notice that it's a nice temperate 92%. So the first question is, if every person on the entire planet tacoed the bell, would
Taco the Bell?
Taco Bell.
that do anything at all to the atmosphere? Now, in order to understand this in the best possible sense, we must open data views, which would show you things like elevation or liquid depth. But really what we're looking for is gas pressure. Well, actually, really what we're looking for is surface temperature.
I can't breathe.
Hey, Google.
Just make me want to watch GrayStillPlays now.
If there's a ton of methane in the atmosphere, like enough that it would destroy the planet, what would it do?
The planet-destroying level of methane in the atmosphere would cause catastrophic runaway global warming and mass extinction, although it is not a direct poison for breathing. A methane-driven disaster would first trigger a rapid and dramatic increase in Earth's temperature and then unleash cascading effects, which would lead to the collapse of civilization in most ecosystems.
Yeah! Damn! Science!
Wow, mass
Science, bitch!
extinction. All right, sounds good. Well, I mean...
Oh my god.
Wow, mass extinction. All right, sounds good.
That sounds good!
Well, I mean...
Wow.
Sounds bad if you're a human, but it sounds fantastic if you're playing Universe Sandbox. But yeah, my plan is to add more and more produced methane, going into ridiculous numbers, until we find out exactly how many people it would take, or how many creatures, I should say, it would take to destroy the entire solar system with methane. Now, finding out how much methane a human expels in a year, if we had every single human on the entire planet doing it, comes out roughly to 0.013 kilograms. All right, so if we take the amount of methane and then we multiply it by 8 billion people, we get that in kilograms.
Interesting.
So we go over to the atmosphere, we go over to methane, we turn that into kilograms, we put in a big number. And then we see if it does anything. All right, we'll just let the Earth spin here for a little bit. Not only does it not look like it's doing very much right now, it looks like the temperature is actually dropping, which could be because, well, I was gonna say because maybe we're going into winter, but we're really not. We're like going into summer. Just giving you the average temperature.
I mean, I guess it depends on what hemisphere you're in, but still.
Change versus time passage. There was a stark cliff right there.
What is going on? Temperatures are dropping like crazy.
Okay, though. That's just 1 year of doing that. What happens if we double it? Over here to methane and just give it the old times 2.
The old times 2. Oh, shit.
Okay.
2. Oh.
Not really sure what that meant. Like how it leveled off for just a second, and then it was like, nah, I'm just kidding. And the temperature is plummeting. The temperature is rising. The temperature is rising back up like the Phoenix. That is fantastic. Yes. Arise, my temperature. The temperature is falling again. The temperature is rising again. The temperature has just kind of leveled out. How's the ice thickness doing? You can always tell when bad things are afoot when the ice starts melting. No, the ice is not melting. The ice is, in fact, growing as people continue to peanut butter the jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. The banana folded.
For whatever reason, the ice thickness just keeps, like, winning. How about the liquid depth? Is the liquid depth getting any? Nope, the liquid depth is getting deeper. So the ice is getting deeper. The liquid is getting deeper. Methane's fantastic. No,
what is happening?
no joke. It does everything very well. You're going to notice right here that it is forcing Florida to get rained on all the time, which is kind of new and exciting.
Is it really, though?
I think it only rains in Florida for like 218 days out of the year. The only problem is when it does rain, it rains for like 72 hours straight. And it doesn't rain all at once. It rains enough to make it feel like God is just urinating on the public. Yeah, if we go...
Oh my god.
What is happening? Yeah, imagine, bro. It's just imagine.
Oh my god.
The overall generalized temperature. You're going to notice it does go up to about 25, 26 degrees.
I think it's slowly, like the temperature's slowly going up. It goes down, but then it goes up even further.
Celsius. Well, not too bad. I mean, will it go back down to the 20s or does it just kind of like stay here? Oh, it's definitely staying here. Okay. So with greenhouse gases, we have managed to increase the temperature of the planet like a good 7-8 degrees Celsius. Now, let me slow things down. I need to find out how hot it is in Florida right now. Where's the dirty Fahrenheit at? That's what I like to see. 76 degrees Fahrenheit in southern Florida. This is rookie numbers.
Indeed it is, apparently.
That's right, though. We'll give it another double. So now this is like 4 years worth. All right, let's go ahead and move right along here. The ice is still getting thicker, and the water is still getting deeper. The temperature on the planet is definitely going up, though. The real question is, has anyone died from all of this, or does it just smell slightly obscure? I love that the Earth similarity has gone up 0.1% doing this.
That's hilarious. Does that mean everybody just farts at the same time all the time? I'm pretty sure it's highly unlikely, but whatever.
Well, what's funny is the Earth similarity went up. The life likelihood went down only by 1%. Now, what I have learned trying to do this and murder everyone is that human beings are like very untrained when it comes to the release of methane. We're honestly just terrible at it. How much more does a cow do compared to a person? Can you guess? Would you say 10 times? Would you say 100 times? It's 1,000 times.
Oh my god.
What? How do you know that?
What?
All right. Well, I guess we have to. I guess we have to grab the entire population of cows in the entire planet, of which there are apparently between 1 and 1.5 billion.
Oh, I forgot about Charlie. Yeah, he be stinking up the planet. Actually, his farts are much worse than any other being's farts because his farts will kill you.
Instead of humans, it's just a world of trolleys, and they're just farting along, going to war, coming home, having kids. They're farting too.
Oh my god, I can imagine. I can just see it now.
You know how humans were 0.013 of a kilogram? Cows are 100. Not like point, like 100 kilograms per cow, per year. 100 kilograms times 1.5 billion cows. I just realized that there's 8 billion people and there's 1.5 billion cows. Like, the cows could legitimately put up quite a fight if they wanted to. And the number is a lot. 150 billion kilograms of methane. I want to start seeing the waters boil, game. Come on now. This comes out to about 1.5, 10 to the 11th. All right, temperature. How you feel about that?
Yeah.
Okay, going up to... Can we get 30? Can I get 30 degrees Celsius? How is the liquid still getting deeper and the ice is still getting thicker? In case anyone's wondering, we only lost 0.2% of people. obviously what we're gonna have to do is take the number and double it. And so, whoop. Okay, that allowed us to breach 30 for just a second there. The atmospheric pressure is finally starting to go up as well. The ice thickness is still just fine. The people on the planet, less happy. Slightly less happy. For the first time I have ever seen in the history of Universe Sandbox, by the way, we've gotten 100% Earth simulation.
No, that's crazy. 100%.
Holy shit.
How does that even happen?
Damn. Everyone should be farting now for gas and to turn the stove on for power, actually.
What the hell? So you're saying it makes no sense. It really does. How can Earth itself be less than 100% to begin with?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Just thanks to non-stop dieting the Coke. Hold on, I've got
Okay.
look at exactly
Oh,
how
God.
many people and cows it would take to make a proper effect. All right, to double the atmospheric methane on the planet, it takes 4.5 billion cows. That's actually a number that could be possible, considering there's already 1.5 billion. We're gonna start from there. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna take this out of here. We're gonna go over to kilogram, and we're gonna actually do 4.5 billion cows worth. Okay, I've got good news. We're starting to see an effect here. Now, a couple of things have happened. The first thing is I had to increase the amount of cows by a lot. 4.5 billion was not enough.
Is that
So we
Earth a
currently
whole desert?
have 450 trillion cows worth.
Gray, what does that mean, you might ask?
Well, the first thing it means is that the life likelihood literally goes from fantastic to absolutely almost nothing. I'm not
What is even going on? The life likelihood just plummeted like nobody's business.
kidding.
My brain
There
hurts.
was no buildup.
Gotcha.
This just happened. Now, the reason for this is because if we look at the atmosphere, there is now a literal cloud of methane gas, just about, like from the greenhouse
What the
effect.
hell?
That is just
Oh,
all over the
God.
planet. I had to pause
There's
it
a
or slow
lot
it
of
down, I
cows
should say.
farting.
Because I get the feeling that as
Yeah.
we go ahead and increase
I
time,
think so.
yeah, the amount of temperature now is really going to start picking up. Also, I have to say, finally, after all of that, the water depth is starting to go down. But the ice depth is continuing to kind of go up. And now it's starting to fall. Let me go ahead and take off the atmosphere right here so we can take a look at exactly what's happening. Well, that's weird. There's kind of like a depression in the side of the continent over here that looks like
What the hell?
a vaguely smiling
It's like, I'm
face.
happy.
Why are you
I'm happy.
smiling? It's like
Gray, I have to smile to keep from crying.
right next to...
That is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
Hold on, go back. So you can see, like, these are the eyes and this is the mouth. That's hilarious.
Why are you
Yes, and
smiling? It's like
Gray, I have to smile to keep from crying.
right next to Japan. Now, things look a little bit different. Like, you know, the planet looks a lot less green. It's because it is. There's a few pockets where plant life can still live in Africa. That doesn't exist in most of the rest of the planet, which is
Yeah, apparently.
why everyone instantaneously died. You want cloud cover? You gotta go over to Australia. They still have some plants as well. The
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that.
poles are indeed melting. I decided to like surface lock us so we could literally watch as the ice crusts away on the poles. You can actually see it just continuing to vanish, while the liquid on the planet also continues to vanish. Basically,
This is what y'all get for shitting yourselves.
yeah.
My goodness. All at the same time.
what we've done at this point is we've made Pangea. Because if you
Pangea.
notice, all the different continents are connected now. Like, you can just walk from Australia.
Oh, that's actually true. I can see that. All the continents are connected, making Pangea.
Over to Asia. over to Africa. Look at this. Just kind of go through here. This will bring you over to the United States. The United States doesn't look like much right now. There's Florida. There's some water on the United States. You're going to notice a lot of it is getting slurped up. The average temperature during the passing of time has moved up to 113 degrees Celsius. How hot is it in Florida, you might ask? It's right around 98 degrees Celsius.
That's almost the
Oh my
boiling point
God.
of water. Because I think the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius.
Or 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, yes, I'm correct about that. 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water, which is also known as 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
That the ice thickness amount is very, very small. Now, where there is water in the world, it is getting deep. Never mind, it's not getting deeper anymore. Also, we just lost ice in the year 2412. I kind of wonder, though, we've killed everyone, but I wonder what happens if the numbers continue to go crazy. Like, what happens if I take the cows and just multiply them times 10 again? Like, obviously, we've already murdered everyone, but we might as well continue here.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Yep.
Did the planet just expand? Like, the entire planet?
I think it did. I saw that too.
Planet? Yes, the mass of the planet actually just expanded, which is weird because that was the atmosphere that I was toying with. What does it look like if you have the atmosphere? You say it looks like this. It's just kind of a sad marble of foul stench.
Kind of reminds me of Venus. Kind of looks like Venus or Uranus. Uranus has a lot of methane gas, but Venus, I don't really know. But it looks a lot like Venus, to be honest.
And people choking to death. There is still some cloud cover. You're going to notice it right here. The average temperature right now is 100 degrees Fahrenheit is the average. But in the hottest area, which is the entire middle of the planet, it is 261 degrees Fahrenheit. Times 10 more cows. I kind of know what happens because the planet continues to get bigger and bigger.
Crazy.
I kind of wonder what happens, like how many cows it would take to suck up the entirety of the solar system now.
What's
a little bit of water
left?
Hey! What's crazy
It just looks like a big
down
giant
to the South Pole,
football
the
now.
temperature down here gets down to negative
football.
97.3.
It makes sense that there's still water in the poles, but unfortunately there's no water anywhere else.
3 degrees Fahrenheit. We are now at 40 quadrillion cows. Where there is water, it's actually 4 kilometers deep. Also, the temperature has not only stabilized, it's gone down. 450 quadrillion cows. Okay, the temperature is going down a little bit more. Okay, 4.5 quintillion cows.
That's a lot of cows.
Okay, temperature goes down even more. What's the planet look like? Still kind of blue and white. It's also almost double the size. We are now at 4.5 octillion cows. What's crazy is, generally, the temperature of the planet is colder than it is hot. Now, the problem is that there is very, very little liquid water left, and it's all here. It just keeps instantaneously freezing and melting over and over again. I love that.
It just keeps going. It just keeps pulsating.
Potential for life likelihood is now not a number, it is an equation.
What the?
Oh, no.
In my many years of playing Universe Sandbox, I never seen the percentage on that get to the negatives. What the hell?
The time has come to go into the decillions of cows. And the reason why is because I want to see what it takes to eventually have enough cows that would force the moon to impact the Earth at this point. And with this amount of cows, it is distorting the moon's orbit. What's crazy is, with this many cows crashing the car, as it were, the temperature has dropped so extremely. It gets down to 341.
What the hell? What in Fahrenheit is absolute zero? I know absolute zero is 0 Kelvin, or 200 or negative 273 degrees Celsius. But what is absolute zero in Fahrenheit? I never really knew that.
Degrees Fahrenheit on the planet. Florida is now a very crisp negative 93 degrees Fahrenheit. I have now increased it
What is happening?
to 4.5 undecillion cows. And you will notice that in this moment,
How is there more water than there was before? How is that even possible?
just now,
You know what?
we go ahead and slow this down. The moon has been turned into this. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit here. There's what is left of the moon. You'll notice it's just fragments at this point, and they're about to get shotgunned out into space. There they go. Oh, it's kind of a beautiful. Oh, it's actually a really cool particle cloud that goes around. I can't breathe now. But we haven't destroyed the entirety of the solar system yet, so I guess we have to keep going. So let's do the undecillion times 10, times 10 more, 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. Oh my God.
Crazy with it.
Oh, this is a fantastic light show of awesomeness happening right now. On the plus side, if we bring up all the different signatures again, Earth is not freezing anymore, which is cool. Love how the elevation has gone up so high. Well, I guess technically the elevation does get higher when you have gigantic pock marks all over the surface.
What's happening?
That does look awesome.
I know, right?
There's a couple of air. Whoa, we got up to 10,000 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
That's hotter than
Rookie
the surface
numbers.
of the sun.
It's rookie numbers.
Yeah.
The Earth is straight
We're
up
gonna keep
hotter
this
than the
going.
surface of the sun.
So I decided to do just 0.1 mass of the sun worth of methane.
What? No! The Earth is literally a star now! Look at the status. It says star right there.
Yeah. Yep.
And it did in
My
fact
goodness.
become a star. There is
Yes, yes,
no
it did.
surface temperature on it, which
That's hilarious!
My
is
God.
awesome. It is vomiting out methane-induced solar flares, though, as you notice.
Wow, that must smell gross.
Oh, that ain't good.
No way.
I love how Mercury is like,
Ah, I smell something over here.
alrighty, let's see what happens. You'll notice.
Under what?
Mercury is starting to make a very hard right-hand turn.
Yeah, I can see that, and the sun's getting dragged in too. Even the sun's getting dragged in.
I think that Mercury is gonna die. I can go ahead and kind of like zoom into Mercury over here.
So.
Now there's I can't breathe. Let's go ahead and slow things down a little bit. All right. Well, maybe it'll go past. Maybe it won't go directly on it. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to vomit out particles. That is very sad. Now it is burning alive. Now it is continuing to vomit out particles. We are now into like the novemdecillion amounts of cows, by the way, or something like that. But it is enough to start yanking on the sun. When these two suns meet up, one of which is just primarily methane.
So what, is this gonna be like a binary star system now?
I imagine it's not going to be good for everyone.
As we all know, well, we don't all know this, but from what I know, from what I learned about space, more than half of the stars in the Milky Way have a partner, meaning they're binary or trinary star systems, or even more. So there could be like more than one star in the system, but that's how most star systems are in this, and at least in the Milky Way.
Else in the atmosphere. Now, obviously, this sun is much more sun-like, so it is starting to yank me. Oh God, what's this for us? Is that Jupiter? I guess we can go into the
Wait, well, no, Jupiter's right there. What just happened?
Vigintillion or whatever it's called amount of cows at this point. Why not? More methane. Oh my God. Oh, it is glowing, and the glowing is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Hold on, I need to give you guys a look at the sweet rainbow.
Oh my God.
Is that star a black hole? Like, does that
Like it?
It has the increasing disk of a black hole or a pulsar or some shit.
That's going on over here.
No, definitely a black hole. What the frick?
That's awesome. All right,
No, okay, now it kind of looks like a pole star for a second there.
son.
Yeah.
It's you and me now. Well, and Jupiter. Jupiter is
So this is probably going to be a binary star system now.
getting in on this.
Yeah.
You can see Jupiter is starting to make a very hard left-hand turn because it knows what time it is. It is time to bring the cows home. Actually, Jupiter
Indeed.
might make it out of this alive. Yeah, Jupiter got shot off into the atmosphere. That's good. That's kind of a binary star system at this point.
What
The
the
two stars are
heck?
just kind of like,
Yeah, that's literally what I said. It's a binary star system.
it's kind of a
Are
binary
they in the
star
main
system.
dance or something?
Yeah, Jupiter got shot off into the atmosphere. That's good. That's kind of a binary star system at this point. The two stars are just kind of like, flip-flopping around one another.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a binary star system.
Making the cool helix. Go ahead and increase.
What just happened?
Okay. All right. Hold on.
What is wrong with this
Increase
star?
again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
it's
I-
I think they're
happening.
about to collide.
The host
I think
has
they're
been
about to
buzzed
collide.
so significantly.
Two.
Oh.
Oh.
They just both got hotter.
They're shaving part of the sun off.
You see how the sun got blue there? That means it's much hotter than it was before when it was yellow.
Don't worry about it. The only problem is every time we shave a little part of the sun off. Oh, cool. It's going to get less and less mass, and so it's going to be easier to get yanked back in. Yeah, I think this is going to be a direct hit.
Oh,
Go ahead and
shit.
slow things down.
Flashing lights incoming. Okay, remember that, guys. If you have seizures, skip past this part.
Just
A 4.5
Yes, please.
with, I think, 64 zeros after it. Amount of cows doing
I
their
got there
thing
goes, babe.
will eventually cause this. Oh,
the touching.
God.
Whoa.
What is happening?
It looks like a butt now.
It
Okay.
does look like a butt.
All right. What is the temperature right now of the planet? It's going up fast. I'm going to go ahead and bring this over to Fahrenheit. The Fahrenheit number, it's a lot. Now,
They're both blue, by the
eventually,
way.
I think
mean,
these
they're very
two
hot.
suns are going to eat one another
It's like you.
and
you.
stop giving
You're welcome.
everyone, like, oh God, the flickering.
Even he can't handle it.
Honestly, it was really annoying.
There it
And
is.
just like that,
I had to just go until the flickering stopped because I didn't want to give everyone a seizure from it.
Happened when like two stars come,
But it
like,
did
collide.
finally happen.
Damn.
We have now formed a
Now,
methane
black hole?
black hole.
No shot.
And the
It's a black
gigantic
hole now.
supernova will go
Yeah.
forth and grab everything and like superheat it and melt it. You can see right here. Jupiter's still running, by the way. It is still trying to get away, but everything just got superheated. Like, to give you an
Yeah.
idea, this random thing over here is now 4,700 degrees Celsius.
And in case you're wondering how Earth became a star in the first place, whenever a space object reaches critical mass, with basically 80 times the mass of Jupiter or more, it will become a star. So, and because it's dense enough and massive enough to sustain nuclear fusion in its core. So.
Even stuff that's far away is 1,500, and look how quickly it heats up. Wow, the explosion that happened when the two suns came together was so much larger than you initially think. And there it is. That is the entirety of the solar system getting absolutely obliterated. Except for Jupiter, which has managed to somehow run away. Good for you.
Why is Jupiter still here?
The one that got away. Well, turns out that enough flatulence could eventually kill everyone. It just takes a lot of cows. Anyway, folks, hope
I'd say so. My goodness. Alright, well, I've been recording for just about half an hour now. So, either way, that's it for us for now, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to enjoy making it thinly, babe.
We did, babe.
So, yeah, remember to stay awesome. And remember, I am the best.
Peace.
Alright? Bye for now.